2017, 2018, 2019, 2020, we were actually doing sales.
A seller is a job. It's not you are only a consultant. It's good to sell dreams, but you should deliver dreams. You should not deliver nightmares.
Yeah. Your empty tank, your half full tank, and your full tank of money. How much do you have in the bank?
Your money is safe, but
it takes a while.
Yes,
of course.
And your money will be frozen.
Today I have a very special guest with me, Cedric. Cedric works with Ellington Properties as one of their sales directors.
Yeah, sales property consultant.
Property consultant with Ellington Properties. And decided to call him in here to have a little bit of a chit chat about our industry and what we do and what people do and how we can do things differently. Cedric, thank you for coming in. Welcome
to the show. Good afternoon. Thank you very much for your invitation. It's a pleasure.
Pleasure, Habibi. How is it going?
Everything right. At this moment, everything good. Let's see in 1 hour how it will be.
We're going to be touching on a few important topics.
Yes, with pleasure.
I was looking for the right person to show up, and I think Cedric is here for that. Cedric, let's talk a little bit basics about Dubai real estate. Can you tell us what is it that you do with Ellington Properties?
So I am doing, it's easy. I am taking care about sales, about our project, off-plan project and properties. So we are a real estate developer, and we are developing new project, new properties. We are doing everything in-house except the construction part. So construction part, we are working with some contractors, but everything is done in-house.
I know you have Mr. Robert Booth running the show.
Yes. He's one of
very well recognized gentleman.
Yeah. One of who is running the show. He built a lot of different things in Dubai, downtown Dubai Marina. Everyone knows Dubai Marina from all around the world. So he created the Dubai Marina. He did the same in Vancouver, by the way, because he's Canadian. He's Canadian, and he was in Imar from 2001 to 2014, and then he decided to create and to set up Ellington Properties with 2 other partners. So yeah, he's the one who is running the show.
Amazing. Yeah, I know he's been in the industry for quite a few years and has built a very strong name for himself.
Yeah, very, very strong name. Very serious, very strong name.
He's got that serious image also about him, which I like a lot. And I really look up to him for the kind of work that he has put into the market,
Ellington became a brand.
Yes.
So they start in 2014. They start quite from scratch. So it didn't start from scratch, but Ellington started from scratch.
Sure.
Of course, you had this wonderful and useful experience, but you start from scratch. They start in Jumeirah Village Circle, and Ellington Properties became a brand. For example, if you can compare to cars, because you also like cars, like a lot of people, a lot of men around the world, and the women as well. More and more women are loving cars. And if you can compare Ellington to a car brand, I will compare to Porsche.
I agree. Yeah. Very, very niche, very boutique. Yeah.
Yes.
Let's dive into the few of the topics that we discussed. We're going to talk about today.
Do I need my oxygen mask for diving?
I love your energy, man. We discussed a few things before we started, and one of them would be the importance of who you work with, especially when it comes to buyers or sellers. And then obviously the main party involved is the brokers.
Yes.
Just tell me a little bit about that, the importance of the broker or what it should be, the broker's mindset, things that you can come up with,
The importance of the broker, first of all, the broker should be passionate and love his job,
True.
In any job, you should be passionate, you should love your job.
True.
If you are doing your job just because you should do it, or if you are doing because just you want to make money, this should not be the first reason. Of course, everyone wake up on the morning and to make business, and at the end to make money. We are not making any charity. We can make charity after our
after we make our money. Yeah.
But first of all, we want to make money, but it should not be the first, the most important thing, And you should be passionate. You should love this, and you should be professional. For example, we will not go to play a game with FC Barcelona this weekend because they miss one player. I will not become professional player in football from one day to another day. You too as well. Maybe we will have the pleasure to watch the game, and that's all. And it's the same in real estate. You can't become real estate agent from one day to another day. Let's say tomorrow I wake up and I drink my orange juice and I say, maybe today I will become real estate agent. I think so. You can think about that, but you should make your journey to become professional. It's not like today you are doing a job and you say, but next week I will try to be a real estate agent.
But isn't that what is happening today?
So it's a bit what is happening. It's a lot what is happening. Why? Because, people, they think that you are a real estate agent, you will become a millionaire in 2 years.
Because us brokers are showing off too much online with our cars and our watches.
Yeah, maybe showing off, but it's also a bit part of the show, and today with social media, some people, they like to show, etc. But be careful, not everything with shining is gold. Huh?
Hey, I like that. So that's kind of what I say. Not everything that glitters is gold.
Yeah, so you should be careful. But people, they have this feeling that every real estate agent is a millionaire in 1 or 2 years. But if it will be the case, we would have half of Dubai millionaire.
More than half of Dubai.
More than half of Dubai. So, it's a job you should be passionate. Of course, it's a booming industry. It's a booming industry in Dubai. But you should be professional, especially if you want to work in long term with your client, because you should respect your client. Your client, they are giving you, they trust.
With a lot of money.
Yes.
With a lot of money.
With a lot of money. So they are giving you a lot of money and they trust. You can't disappoint them. If you will disappoint them, you will lose them immediately. So it will be a short-term strategy. I see recently, let's take this last 6, 9, 12 months, a lot of people who stay in short-term in this industry. And some people, they understood that it was not for them. It's good to try. Huh? I don't say that people, they should not try.
And I think everyone has the right to try to make some money in it.
Of course.
100%.
Of course. Everyone can try, but there is always a way to try. I tell you, I will not go to play football with Lionel Messi this weekend. If I want, no, it's not that I don't want. I would like. If he's coming, maybe we can invite him.
Maybe if he wants to buy a house, why not?
Why not? A lot more and more people are coming to the Middle East.
True.
Andres Iniesta, if I don't mind, he's going to Ras Al Khaimah.
Okay.
You're going to Ras Al Khaimah. By the way, we will have a project in Ras Al Khaimah.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yes, if you have his WhatsApp number, please share with me. And so now you should be professional. And today how many real estate agents you have in Dubai? Officially registered plus the unofficial registered.
How many do you think?
I would like to say 20,000 registered officially.
Probably 20,000 registered.
20,000 plus.
How many unregistered?
200,000. No, I'm joking.
I don't think I could handle that. That's a lot of people.
No, but after, of course, you have some people. They have connection. They can use them, and you can always make business. Yeah. But you should be passionate, and you should study. And you should learn. The clients, the investor, the buyer, he will feel it. He will feel it immediately.
Today, investors are smart. They do their homework.
Of course.
They do their research. There are a few who aren't doing research before allocating the funds to some broker and saying, yes, go ahead with this and go ahead with that. But, there is a lot of them who are just like in it short term, no long-term thinking.
A lot. Now buyer, before you didn't have internet, you didn't have all these kind of things, so it was different. Now people, they go on internet, they go anywhere in any social media, any phone. You just Google everything and you can find the result. Well, you can find good result and you can find wrong result as well, but you have the result.
Of course.
It's very seldom, if not never, that people call you and say, I don't know absolutely nothing.
Very true. Barely ever.
People, they call you, sometimes they know better than you.
Of course,
because they just Google it and they will give you an information that it was a recent information and you don't have this information. So people, they know. And after they feel if you are professional, if you know about it. Of course, you will have still some people because they have these sales skills. So maybe they don't know much about the business, but because they have these sales skills, it will cover a bit, the balance. But still, if you want to work on long term, you should have everything. You should have the sales skills, and you should have this theory about real estate, and to know very well. And you should not be hurry. I will give you some example. New broker, for example, who start, they want to close deals as soon as possible. This is absolutely normal.
Because we don't make a salary, right?
Yes,
at the end of the day.
There is no salary. There is no salary. So they want to make deals as soon as possible. But some people, they are very early to make deals because they don't have savings.
Correct. Correct.
If I can give an advice, if you want to start this business, especially from scratch, you should have at least 6 months savings, if not 9.
Yes, I agree with you.
From 6 to 12. If you want to be without stress. Why? Because when you will not have enough savings,
you will always be stressed.
Yeah, because you will be
when you'll be stressed, you'll be under pressure. When you're under pressure, you want to close the deal today.
Yeah, and your client will feel it. He will feel that you're under stress, and he will, 90%, 95%, he will be afraid. He say, why is he pushing me? Why is he pushing me?
Yeah.
So that's why it's, for me, a mistake.
No, I agree with you. That's why even when I'm hiring members on my team, I put up this little chart, which is like a fuel tank with F, E, and M over here. And I say, boss, where do you sit? Do you sit between F and M, or do you sit between M and E, which is your empty tank, your half full tank, and your full tank of money? How much do you have in the bank? And they say, okay, I'm between medium and full tank. So I say, okay, you know what? I could consider you, because you're not going to come into my office, make the mindset wrong, and be stressed all the time, and take that energy and put it towards everybody else over here. But the second they tell me they're on empty and medium, that's when I'm like, you know what? I don't think you have enough savings, because this industry can take time. Whereas a lot of people portray that you could come in, close a few deals, and make some quick money really fast, and some good money really fast, which is also the wrong impression, in my opinion. Because a lot of freshers come in with the hopes that they will start making money right away.
You don't make money right away. Let's say you close deal second month with a good performance. You don't
receive the commission for another 3 months.
You don't receive immediately. So it's not like you go to ATM and they will give you the commission.
I know.
So you need to be patient. So imagine if you are closing after 4 months.
Yeah.
So
you're getting paid after 6 months.
Yes, you should be patient. You will receive this money, but you should be patient. That's why it's an advice. Of course, after who never try anything new, don't make any mistake.
Yeah.
You never know. But it's a good advice for people who go in this industry. It will be great that they know this. And I think there is maybe some agencies, they just want to hire people, and they don't inform them about that. And it will be great that people, they are informed that, okay, it's a great business. If you are ready to do it, it's hard work. It's not like you wake up at 11
of course it's hard
and
work,
you make 15 message and calls, and you are going to any beach club and make you fall from the beach club. No, it's not working like that. It's hard work from morning until evening, and 7 on 7 if you want to be successful.
I know.
And especially with all the people who are doing this business, you should be different and you should work very hard. So, but if you like it, you should start. But of course, it's very important that if you don't want to have any stress and you want to be relaxed and have a good sleep and have a good energy, you should have these savings who give you this
peace of mind.
Yes, this oxygen.
That you can work peacefully in the office.
Oxygen just before.
Yeah, I remember. You mentioned something very interesting earlier, which is the 20/80 rule.
20/80?
Yes. Tell me about it.
But the 20/80, in a lot of business, you have 20/80 rules. And if you take real estate, you also have these 20/80 rules. Why? Because as I can see, you have a lot of people who are doing this business, but you have 20% of these people who are making 80% of the business and, of course, of the money. And then you have this 80% who are making maybe the last
20%.
20%, if the 20% they don't take a bit more. So yes, not everyone will earn the same. It's like on the world, you have 20% of the countries, they own 80% of the.
I think that's a standard rule every business.
It's a standard rule everywhere, quite everywhere. And in real estate, you can really see that 25%. It's my feedback. I give my opinion. I give my feedback. We are here to talk about
it's just a discussion,
own opinion.
man.
Yes.
Don't worry about
and
it.
I think that 20-25% are the one who are making the 80% of the business and of the money.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
It's a sad truth, yeah.
Yeah. And also why? Because Dubai, they start real estate. Dubai start to be built 20, 25, 30 years ago. So you have some real estate agents. They are here since 10, 15 years.
True.
So they have all this experience and they know what is a boom. They know what is a down. They know all this. People who start recently, they enjoy this
Cream.
boom. Yes, they enjoy this boom. But I don't know that if tomorrow there is a down, it will be the same down that we knew in the past. But, it will not be always crazy like it's today, tomorrow, after tomorrow, and after tomorrow.
It's like a drug. The whole process. It's like a drug. You get addicted to it.
Yes.
I have agents who call me and they be like, Z, past 2-3 months I haven't closed a deal, but before that I have been closing deals every month. And I say, okay, fantastic, man. When did you join? Oh, just March 2021. I'm like, okay, so you came in the good time. There could be a shift in the market whenever. You need to be prepared for that.
Mm-hmm.
Just because you didn't close a deal for 1 or 2 months, it's okay. It's a part of the business. You're not selling stationery or groceries or plastic bags or some shit like that.
Of course.
And they don't get it. It doesn't sit well with them because they're so used to closing a deal every single month over the past 1.5 years, because probably since 2020 end is when the market started picking up heavily again.
It's true. Me, I know. I have a same example, but in developer side. I have one of my friend working for another developer and very smart and was working 1.5 years for this developer and selling very well. And I met this friend 1 month ago. He say, I am surprised these last 2 months I didn't close no one deal. And I was surprised. He say, I am doing the same job. I am doing everything. I say, maybe because you are doing the same job, you are not closing, because when the market start to
Shift.
yes, you need to push more.
Yes.
So people who are very strong, when you have people, they start, for example, in market, when it's a down market or a crisis market, they push, and they close deals. Not a lot, but they close. And when the market go into an explosion, they will close a lot. But people who used to that everything is not easy, because nothing is easy, but that they close let's
multiple
say
deals,
fast. Yes. When tomorrow will be difficult, you can't work in the same way.
Correct.
You have to push.
You have to pivot.
Yes.
You have to move.
Yes.
Try something different, which is something that not a lot of people are used to because they haven't seen that time yet.
Exactly.
Interesting.
Exactly.
I like how these convos are going.
We will see how it will go. I don't know when it will, but we could note already that it start. Numbers are amazing.
The numbers are phenomenal.
Numbers are amazing, but the people working in the industry increase more than the numbers.
More than the number of units for sale.
Yeah. So one moment, the cake is bigger, but the guests who want to eat the cake.
There are too many guests.
Yes. So someone will finish only with the candle.
I guess, yeah. Some of them will just end up with the tissue on the side. No, it is a fact. Yeah, it's sad with the way the hiring is going on, with the number of people coming into the industry. I understand everyone should get the opportunity to do it and to make money. And I was talking to one of my colleagues who I respect a lot in the industry, a very seasoned player, very well known in the industry as well. And when I asked him the same question, I said, these agents come in or the agents come in, they want to focus strictly on off-plan only. And he said, yeah, why not? It's good money and it's quick money. I said, yes, but that's today. You know how it was selling off plan in 2017, 2018, 2019, 2020. We were actually doing sales. Today, it's more like we're doing a delivery job.
Exactly.
Because everything is coming to the table. People are getting leads left, right, center, because everyone's interested in getting a piece of the pie. 2017 was when you were putting a pitch. You were actually convincing a buyer into purchasing something. That's what a sales job is. 2018 was the same. 2019 was the same. 2020 was the same. 2021, after that, no one is doing sales. We become more like conveyance guys. We go meet the client, pick him up, take him to the sales center. The sales guy is doing his job. Take the client back, drop him back home. Next day he makes the payment, bring him the SPAs, make him sign, etc., etc. There is no more convincing anymore. Why should you buy into a product? And that is what I think sales is all about.
Sales is about explaining to the client why he should buy and to convince him and to make him believe in the property you are selling to him.
Because
it's not
you
just
see value in that product and you're recommending the guy.
Of course.
That I see value in this and I feel this will be beneficial for you.
Yes, of course.
And that is what sales is all about.
Of course. This is the sales. This is sales. You have a seller is a job. It's not you are only a consultant, You should be a seller, a real seller. True. And you should, again, be passionate about that,
Yeah, I like how you keep touching on that point of being passionate, and I appreciate that.
Because it's true. Everything in life, you should do it with passion. Of course, sometimes you are doing something, you don't have the choice to do it. Well, you will tell me that we have choice to do everything, but in some situation of the life, you have a choice between something not very nice and something not very nice.
True.
But when you have the choice to do it, you should do it because the feeling, because you love it. You should not do it to say, okay, I want to do it to make money. You just say something before. People, they want to do off plan because it's quick money. But off plan, why it's quick money? Because developers are giving 3, 4, 5, 6%. But yes, they are giving 3, 4, 5, 6%, sometimes maybe more. But we are giving this to someone who convince the client. You should convince a client. As you say, it's just, of course, for us, it's good to have agent who bring a client to us. It's again the 2080 rules. Maybe developers have 20% of clients without agent and 80% of client with agent.
For sure.
So of course we love to work with agent, but it's also a pleasure to work with agent who are professional and who know the product. So this is very, very important, and it should maybe to make it a bit more difficult to become real estate agent. As you become a doctor, as you become a lawyer, as you become to make maybe put this job, this position a bit higher in value. Today we will not be a doctor. If now you have a problem, I will not put you on this table and make an operation.
Of course.
I will call a doctor. I will bring you to the nearest hospital. I will call an ambulance. And if I have a problem, you will not be my lawyer.
For sure. I think that's very important. And I'm glad you touched on that topic, because I think this profession needs a little more professionalism.
Yes.
In terms of how people even interact with the clients is very important. I have heard stories from people who have had an experience with an agent, and then they've come to me explaining that problem. And that problem is as small as, I met this agent in the morning in X developer's office. I liked what I saw, and I requested for a day's time to think about it. Now, obviously, I understand that gentleman's position. Maybe he's in a financial tight situation. Maybe his boss is on his head, or whatever it may be. The buyer tells me that this guy showed up, or this individual showed up in front of my house at 8 o'clock in the evening, pressurizing me to come and sign the contract and make the payment. and I had just met him 4 hours ago.
Wow.
And I was like, okay. And then how did that go? He's like, I told him to, take a hike, like leave. I'm not going to sign anything now under pressure. And this is what I see happening a lot in the market. And that's when I see a lot of clients also come across to me and tell me these kind of stories. And I just feel that it's not really required. Sometimes if you just give them that much space and that much time, they may themselves call you up and say, hey, I'm okay to go ahead. Let's do this.
Yes. And also you should sometimes follow up, because people, they have all the things to...
Yes, you follow up, but you give them also enough time that, this is what he's requested for. Let me give him that space.
Of course. And the problem, this kind of behave puts the job and the real estate and a bit down in the mind of people. And that's why not very often, but more and more, let's say more and more, people, they say, I would like to invest, but I don't have trust.
It's a very
we should really rebuild this trust in this
industry.
Yes, in this industry, to that people, they know, okay, I have a professional in front of me. He will care about my request and my requirement and what I want.
Exactly. And I think that is why they should bring it up to speed and maybe make this profession as respected as it is supposed to be.
Yes.
And they should make it difficult for people to become real estate brokers.
You should have some kind of exam, like you have exam to become doctor, you have exam to become lawyer.
A little more aggressive, I feel, compared to how it is
to
now.
have a minimum of of knowledge,
a criteria, and knowledge of what's going on.
Knowledge. After everyone has his own way to sell, his own way to present, and I respect all the way, and all the way are beautiful. This is the beauty also of the business. You will have 1,000 different way.
For sure.
Of if I give you one project and you will give this project to 30 agents, they will present this project in 30 different ways. This is beautiful, everyone has his own way, and I like it very much, but still with knowledge.
Knowledge is very important.
Very important.
I was watching a video today on my Instagram of a lady I follow. She's not very big on the social space, but I like what she talks. I like what she says, what is coming out of her mouth. And today she was on stage and someone was recording her, and she put this up as her post. And she brought up the topic of after sales service. Which is a very hot topic. And I love it. When she said it, when she brought it up, I was like, okay, you know what? I'm going to watch this for a few seconds.
And what she said?
That there is nothing like that.
There is nothing at the level should be.
Exactly. There is absolutely nothing like that.
At the level that should be.
She said that this is so important, and I think she's in a position of a speaker of some sort, or is she from the industry or something like that. I do follow her on my Instagram.
Okay.
And I really, really like, every now and then she puts up a video clip of what she is saying, which is related to our industry and which is so important. And today she said that. Yeah, that's the one. Cecilia. Yeah, Cecilia. Cecilia, yes. I watch her content a lot. And she said it, that there is no such thing as after sales service. Because this is something that is so important in our industry. Because the guy who trusted you with his or her millions is expecting you to be there when he requires for you to be there. Because you also have made a fair amount of money. And I think it is his right that he expects this off of you.
It's absolutely normal, but few people are doing this after sales service, but they are the people who work in long term with these clients.
Correct.
Because if the client you answer his call, just it's first ring and hello when he needs to buy.
Correct.
And
you need to
and
buy.
after when he bought, and he will call you, and one WhatsApp message, no reply. Another one, no reply. No reply. Oh, sorry, I was busy. But he was not busy when he needed to buy. He was not busy. So be sure that when he will resell this property, or when he will buy another one, he will ask someone else.
He's not going to call you for sure.
He's going to call you because he will be disappointed. So that's why this after sales service it's not mandatory.
It's not
It's
mandatory.
not mandatory. Like you buy again Porsche, you have this 2 years warranty, and you go after sales. They will care about you. It's in the it's in the rules of the brand. Any brand car who have car with 7 years warranty. But in real estate, you don't have this. You don't have
that.
You don't have that with an agent. So of course, if tomorrow he wants to block you after going to Dubai Land department, he can block you. But
I know.
it will be
loss of business for the future.
It will be a loss of business. That's why you should make your own after sales service. You know, real estate agent, everyone is owner of his own company.
Exactly.
You are working for an agency. You own
50%.
Yes, you have your own owner.
I don't think people are working for. I think people are working with an agency because you partner with them.
Yes.
And that is what you take home. So
yes, yeah. But a lot of people think that they are working for.
They're working for. It's the mindset.
It's a mindset. But you are your own.
You are your own boss in real estate.
You are your own boss. You are your own boss. You know, if you make business, you will receive the fruits of the seeds you are putting in the earth. If you don't make anything, of course, the real estate agency will not earn anything, and you will not earn anything as well.
Exactly.
And that's so you are your own. You are your
own boss. Yeah,
you are
for
your
sure.
Own boss. You are your own
for
boss.
Sure.
But that's why it's also a pleasure to be your own boss.
Exactly.
It's a it's a pleasure.
There's nothing better than that.
Yeah, you are your own boss.
So that was a very interesting topic that really touched me when I saw that. We brought up a discussion: developers selling dreams.
Yes.
Tell me a little bit about that.
But developers selling dreams. You know, today, so you have the very well-known developer who are existing in the market since 10,
few years,
15, 20 years, a very serious one and a very strong one. So this one, they have a track record, they have a lot of things. And you have some developers, some new in the market, some also existing, who are selling dreams. In the sense that when you see, for example, the marketing material, or if you see the renders, the pictures, the video, you are, wow, it's Disneyland.
It is Disneyland,
it's Disneyland, you know. But when you receive your apartment, it's more the horror house. So,
horror house.
but it's part of attraction in Disneyland. If you go to Disneyland, you have horror house.
It is.
You know? So you should also be how to say careful with who you are working and with developer. It's good to work with a developer who has a good track record.
Track record is very important.
And the developer who has a good, how to say,
they deliver what they promise.
Yes. I have a French name because I am half French, as you know. So image, good reputation.
Good image, good reputation, yeah.
Good image that, voilà, you have some developer, but you know, sometimes I have some clients, they have some hesitation between us and another developer, and I say, you know, it's up to you. I am here just to show you what we are doing, and I know what we are doing. I know very well, and I can show you the last 10 years what we did, and we have clients, they bought 5, 10. One client, I think he bought 14 units. So you have this track record. Some developers, they start here in the UAE and they put the price down. They promise you,
the
you
world,
know, the world, and at the end, you receive Google Maps. So you should be careful and. That people are not disappointed. So, you know, it's good to sell dreams, but you should deliver dreams. You should not deliver nightmares.
Yeah, I guess it goes back to the same mindset thing that we were talking about earlier. And since today the market is hot, just like there are that many brokers, there are also that many developers in the market.
The same.
The other day I was shocked to find out, which is something I should have done research about a lot earlier, there are more than 152 developers in Dubai.
152?
More than.
But you know, I didn't know.
I didn't know that either until very recently. One of my team members told me that, and I was shocked.
Wow. But where are they?
I don't know. But yeah, like you said, a lot of them promising too many dreams. A lot of them are not, I know, not very sound. No matter, they may have everything in place like escrow XYZ. And sure, every developer has the choice and has the opportunity to make his money and to come in and deliver a project. But I think a lot of people don't think that if I deliver the first one to be as what I promised, the second one will sell a lot easier, and the third one will sell even more easily. Like how your company's brand has made its name today. That product sells by itself. You don't have to make the effort to sell it, because the gentleman with the vision behind Robert Booth, for instance, has focused and made sure that he delivers on what he's promised.
Yes, and much better. And sometimes faster. One project was delivered end over 2 months and a half before the anticipated completion date. And you should deliver what you promise.
Yes,
you know?
I think that's
it's very important, very important. And some developer, they promise absolutely everything, and at the end you are disappointed. And escrow account, it's the best thing what could happen in the real estate industry. The best, because a lot of people lost money back.
I think Dubai is still learning, understanding, improving day by day, and they are putting in these regulations very quickly for a country that's only 50 years old.
Yes. It
UAE,
will be 52 in 2nd December 2023. 52 years of UAE.
And like you must have seen on the interviews as well with Sheikh Mohammed, His Highness Sheikh Mohammed himself, that they try to ask, like, what are you trying to do? And he's like, I want to be on the top. So I will take, adapt, make better, and implement whatever it is that is required. And that is why people look up to him today, right? And that's why he put in the escrow and so many other regulations for developers to make sure that the money sits safe and people don't lose like they did back in the day, because Dubai had just started growing.
Yeah. You know, when you grow fast as a company, when you grow very fast, sometimes you can make some mistake. And then you learn. And what I love in Dubai, they learn very fast.
They learn very fast.
When they see that something is missing, be sure that they
implement it.
Yes.
And they implement it to the highest possible standard.
Yes, because, for example, in Europe, I born in Europe, I came from Europe, real estate, you don't have escrow account.
What?
You don't have escrow account.
Wow.
No, you don't have. Or maybe in some countries, but not in the countries with who I was working. You don't have escrow account.
So there, when you're buying something, you give money to the developer in his hand.
Yes.
Wow.
So you don't have escrow account. So, you know, of course, hopefully, there is not a lot of failure, but it can happen.
Of course it can happen.
And Dubai learn very fast that they saw some problem who can happen in the past. Let's not talk about the past. Past is past. But it's good to learn and to not repeat the mistake. They put escrow account. But still, escrow account, it's very good. But if tomorrow you work with a new developer,
there could be problems.
Yes, why? If there is any developer, I wish the best to everyone. But if there is any developer who make failure, your money is safe because it's into the escrow account. But how long will you wait for your property? True. Because someone should continue the project, and another developer should take the project, another contractor. You know, it's 1 year, process. 2 years, 3 years, can be 5 years. So your money is safe, but
it takes a while.
Yes,
of course.
And your money will be frozen. If you paid already 60% or 50%.
I have worked with a private developer before, and the subcontractor went bust. So for the main contractor to push the subcontractor out took him 3 to 4 months. And then to reassign another subcontractor to bring him on board, get the BOQ, get the permits, etc., it was almost a 1.5 year long process because there's regulations in place.
Yes. So that's why escrow account is amazing. Your money is safe, but it's not enough to buy to any developer, because if there is a developer who make any failure,
then you're stuck.
Your money is safe, but
you're stuck.
You're stuck
for a while.
You're stuck
till they get on another contractor or whatever it is that is required to bring the project back to life.
I know some people, they will receive their property this year. was when they signed the contract in 2013.
Wow.
Yes. 10 years. Why?
I think I know what areas you're talking about, but we will not mention them.
Huh? No branding.
No. We will not. We're not mentioning the areas. We're not mentioning the developers or anything. I have a client who today works with one of my team members.
Yes.
And he recently bought something with us, I think about 3 months ago.
Mm-hmm.
And obviously, the entire family has been following my journey, and they really like to work with us. And when I found out that they had a project which they had purchased from a developer back in 2018 or 2017, and the delivery is happening now, like the same example like yours, that's almost 6 years.
Imagine.
And he's a decently known developer. It's not a very popular developer, but they're decently known. And they were quite happy when they started with us and they picked up this project that they recently bought into. But what we do is, if you buy with us, we take care of everything.
Yes, I already saw it.
Yes, but if you haven't bought something with us, then we don't want to take over that project because we already have enough of a portfolio to manage ourselves. So we want to make sure that we cater to the people who purchase with us. But for this gentleman, now, whatever he had bought before, we said, okay, we'll take it up. Now you're with us. We're still fighting with the developer to compensate them for the delay of 4 years or 3 years.
And what's happened?
I mean, this was just initiated last week, and we're in talks, and we're trying to see what is the best we can do. We managed to get a bit of a flexible payment plan for them for now, but we're not happy with what we got, so we're still fighting back and forth to try and get the best that we can. But yeah, this is what happens, when you buy into a not very powerful or not very stable developer, that if something bad happens, they get stuck and then they delay. Like you said, 10 years now plus for that development.
10 years. They should take the responsibility, everyone, you should take responsibility. When everything is beautiful, we are happy. And when you do any mistake, you should take your responsibility.
Like you see on Instagram,
it's not because,
happy.
Yes, it's not you give an espresso machine and you say, thank you very much.
Nespresso machine, I like it.
It's I am talking by experience.
Yeah, I know, it's important. Yeah. Also, anything you want to pump in? Any topics that you?
That's why I have a lot of Nespresso machine at home.
Please, you can take over the seat.
Yeah.